So my question is, how do you deal with haters? Here's what I want to say about haters. Just because somebody doesn't agree with you, or doesn't like the way you're doing things, or doesn't like what you've put out, doesn't make them a hater. There are things that I've written a negative review for. I mean, I try not to, but I mean, I've purchased things where I thought this is junk and I don't want anyone else to buy it either. So I'm going to write a review so that other people, because I read reviews before I buy things. And if I write a review on something that I thought was garbage, that doesn't make me a hater. It makes me somebody who's okay with sharing my opinion because I think it will help others. My first tip is this. Don't take it so personal if someone doesn't like you or what you're producing or what you've done or your style. And don't be so, it makes you sound defensive and insecure to call someone a hater. Just be okay with the fact that they don't like you, or they don't like it, or they don't like the way you did something. That's okay. It's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on how they feel about what it is you've done. I just don't think it's that big of a deal if somebody has something negative to say to you, unless you focus on it. So that's tip number 2. Create focus that serves you. In which case, by focusing on the negative, by focusing on something that you can't change, all you're doing is depleting yourself of energy, and you're robbing yourself of your those authentic parts that attract the kind of people to you who do like you. If you're trying to make everybody happy, the only thing you'll succeed at is making yourself miserable, because it's an impossible job. I would dare suggest that you just try to make the people who already get you fall more in love with you, and the people who aren't going to get you, just let them be completely repulsed, and you're like, bye-bye, because we were throwing a party without you anyways. You know what I mean? My number 3 tip is this: to remember that if you're going to put yourself out there, God is fair. And if you've got an opinion, and if people are listening to you, you're going to have plenty of people who love you, and you will have people who can't stand you and want to attack you. That's how it works. If nobody knows you, if nobody's talking about you, you get no love, but you also get no hate. But if a lot of people love you, trust me, God is fair. You're going to have just enough, quote unquote, negativity to keep you level-headed, to keep you humble. Here's my suggestion to you. If you want to live a life that feels like it has purpose, like like you mean something, your opinion matters, you've got something to say, you want to help people, then you got to put yourself out there. And if you're going to put yourself out there, you can expect to get your ass kicked from time to time. I get my ass kicked on the daily. I just choose not to look at it because I'm good with who I am. I know my truth. I know what's important to me. I am 1,000, do you hear me? 1,000% certain that I will always do right and be honest by others. 1,000%. So other than that, I can't help it if someone doesn't like me and they don't agree with my opinion. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be good. I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt, sometimes to a fault. And if they've got a problem with that, so what? I don't care. I don't think it helps us to call those people haters. Just because someone disagrees with us and doesn't like us, it just means they're different. So I think we should almost stop using that word, haters. It comes from a place of insecurity. It makes us feel better about ourselves when we call someone a hater, when the truth is it might just be someone who doesn't agree. And there's nothing more attractive than confidence.